Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's a match preview. It's Bournemouth versus Luton. But before I get on with the video guys, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is a football app which gives you everything you need to know about football, especially involving your club. Now it's a free app which you can download on the Play Store or on the Apple Store. It's free. The link to download the app is in the description below, so make sure you guys download it. But I'm going to show you something which this app does. So when you go on the app, and you click Luton as your favourite team to follow, or whatever your favourite club is, it obviously comes up on the home page your next upcoming game. So as you can see, it says my team, Luton, are playing away against Bournemouth. You can make a prediction on who will win. So I've obviously gone with a Bournemouth win, and 82% of people have voted for Bournemouth to win. But if you actually click on Bournemouth itself and then go on the season, it actually gives you Bournemouth stats for the season. So where are currently Bournemouth in the league? Well, they are currently third. We are playing them at their place. So what is their home form like? They've got the fourth best home form in the Championship. But then when we go back out and then go down, it also tells us their last 5 games they've played. So in their last game, they got a 1-1 draw against Millwall. But then when you go down, you can actually see their stats for the season. So they average 1.7 goals per game, and they average 0.8 goals conceded per game. But then if you go and see all on their stats, you get to see all their stats, so the distribution, the defence, their attack. So giving you guys all the stats for this upcoming game against Bournemouth. So make sure you download the OneFootball app. The link will be in the description below. Before I give you guys my thoughts on this game against Bournemouth, here is a Bournemouth fan called Kirk. He gives us his thoughts on this upcoming game.
Hi Lewis, Kirk here, at AFCB Gary Neville on Twitter and AFC Bournemouth Nevin Carrot YouTube channel. Now, although the first match between these two teams in the league had nothing to write home about, although we would probably be fortunate not to have lost the game late on, surely this game has to offer more entertainment. We are a strong side at home and we do score lots of goals with over 35 on the board so far. If we can score early, there is a chance we can dominate the match and win comfortably. However, the longer the game goes on, the more opportunities will open up potentially for Luton, and you'll fancy yourselves maybe to nick a goal or get a draw. However, I'm going for an AFC Bournemouth 2-1 win, and although us Cherry fans would not want a Luton victory, we do wish you good luck for the rest of the season. Up the Cherries.
Make sure you check him out. The link will be in the description below. Go over to his channel and obviously hit that subscribe button for Kirk. I will also be featuring on a live stream at 7:45 on his channel. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you do. So Bournemouth versus Luton. Am I looking forward to this game? No, I am not. Do I think Luton are going to win this game? No. The game against QPR, that performance doesn't give me any confidence going into this game against Bournemouth. We are playing a very good side, a side which I was very surprised to actually see get relegated from the Premier League. They have a squad which is too good for the league in my personal opinion, and they are going to be in the playoffs at least at the end of the season. I would be gobsmacked if they are not in the playoffs by the end of the season. I actually did in my pre-season prediction video, I actually predicted Bournemouth to finish outside the playoffs. Now, I look so stupid saying that, but I did not think they would keep their best players, and they look like they are going to keep their best players. I think in the next couple of days as well, they're going to sign Jack Wilshere, which is an amazing signing if he stays fit. Their squad is literally too good. Compared to our players, we are punching above our weight in that sense. But I rather play against a team like Bournemouth than play against a team like Scunthorpe. No disrespect towards Scunthorpe. How do I think Luton should plan ahead for this game? I personally think we should try something different. You know, Bournemouth, they're going to do their tactics right. They're going to do all their prep, and they know what system we're going to play. We've already played Bournemouth. You know, we played them quite recently, and we did put in a good performance against Bournemouth, and I did think we could have got more than just the point. You know, we could have nicked it right towards the end. I don't think they had a great performance themselves. So in this game, they're going to look to improve upon that. They're beatable like any other team in the Championship. I don't fear them, you know. However, I feel like we are too predictable. I think any team can defend against us quite well. And that's what worries me, because going forward, That's where the problems lie with us, and we need to kind of sort that problem in the January transfer window. Whether or not we're going to do that or not is a different story, but that is something which we need to improve upon. Now, Nathan Jones has come out this week saying that certain players need to step up, especially the attackers, because they're not scoring. We're not scoring enough, we're not creating enough, and when we do create those opportunities, we don't take them because we're not clinical enough. Bournemouth will be different. They will take those chances because they've got the players to do it. I just think in this game against Bournemouth, we should try something different. We're away from home. We're probably going to play either 5 at the back or a 4-3-3 formation. Why don't we just change it up a little bit? Why don't we give Bournemouth a few problems? I'd rather lose this game against Bournemouth if we go for it. We can be tactical about it and just hold on for a point. I don't really like us to do that because I don't think we're at that stage in the season when we have to do that. So for me, I don't see a problem in changing it up. Why don't we go with 2 up top? Why don't we change our tactical approach? Why don't we put the pressure on Bournemouth? There's no pressure on us to win against Bournemouth. The pressure is on them. They are the team which are looking to get promotion at the end of the season. So why don't we put the pressure on them to win the game? We are going there as underdogs. People expect us to lose. So why don't we change our tactical approach? Why don't we change the way we've been playing this season? That's my view on it. I feel like we should change. Play Collins, play Danny Hilton up top together. Why can't we do that? I've been asking the last couple of weeks now for us to play 2 strikers up top. I don't understand why in the Championship or in certain leagues you have to play a certain system. Play to our strengths. Our strengths are normally scoring goals. But we normally score goals when we have 2 strikers up top, not when we have the 1 striker. Since being a Championship club, we've not played with 2 strikers. We've always played with 1 striker with 2 wingers playing off him. It's not been working for us going forward. At the back, we've got better. There's no doubt about that. We're keeping more clean sheets. However, to win football matches, you need to score goals. And that is something which we are struggling with. Looking at the lineup itself, there's definitely a few changes that need to be made. Now, a lot of us as supporters have been criticising Nathan Jones because he has been changing it week in, week out. And it's a little bit contradicting for us to keep saying to him, you need to change it, you need to change it. But I think in this game, he does need to change it. There's certain players in the squad which, for me, need to have maybe some time out of the team. For example, Glenn Ray is one of those players. For me, his passing ability, it's okay, but it's not the best. And as we saw against QPR, it cost us in the end. Morel should come in. We need a player who knows how to knock the ball about. I think Morel and Dewsbury Hall together work quite well. I think the game against Sheffield Wednesday at the start of the season, we looked really good in the midfield. The balance was there. We had Pelly, we had Dewsbury Hall, and we had Morel all in the midfield. And that system worked quite well. Now, we did play 5 at the back that day, but the system we played in the midfield, it worked. We also had Moncur on the pitch as well, who caused plenty of problems. He's also another player which I think we should bring in and play more often. I think Simon Pitt said during the commentary against QPR, he scores 1 goal in every 2 games in minutes per played, which is an amazing stat. You think someone like that should be playing more often. Why is he not? Now, I agree Moncur isn't a 90-minute player, but why don't we try and get the most out of him by playing him more often? That's my question. Why does he keep getting dropped where certain players get ahead of him in the team which don't offer nothing? For example, Harry Cornick, there's been some games he's been good, some games he's been bad. He's not been consistent enough. Why does he get ahead of Moncur when Moncur is producing, the opportunities and the goals? Moncur has proved, his stats prove that he is more deadly than Cornick this season. So why don't we play Moncur more? There are just a few question marks which I would give Nathan Jones, but I have a feeling, despite what I'm telling you guys, we're not going to change it. We're going to play the same system that we played against QPR, and for me, if we do, we're going to lose the game. I have no confidence that we are going to beat Bournemouth. Like I said though, I feel like we should change it and put the pressure on them to win the game. But that's up to Nathan Jones if he wants to do that. My score prediction, I'm going with a 2-0 Bournemouth. it actually could be worse. It could be like Cardiff, if I'm being honest, due to the fact that Bournemouth are a much better side, better players. But it's up to the boys, it's up to Nathan to get his tactics right. I don't want us just to play for a draw. A draw would be a great result, but I don't want to see us sit back for 90 minutes because I know full well we won't be able to defend for 90 minutes. So hopefully we change it up a bit. You know, we play a different, you know, we go with a different, like a tactical approach and hopefully try and win the game. But those are my thoughts. It's up to Nathan Jones. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this different style of match preview. Drop a like on the video if you did. Comment below your score predictions and your predicted lineups which you would play in this game against Bournemouth. Download the OneFootball app. The link is in the description below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you also want to become a member of my channel, the link is also in the description below. Follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.